Hello everyone and welcome to another Statwing for Appraisers tutorial video. My name is Rick Hamilton and today we're going to be covering part 2 in the appraisal workflow series, and that is depreciation and economic life. If you're not currently a Statwing subscriber, please go to statwing.com and in the sign up section, in the How Did You Hear About Statwing box, type in the code long trial. That will upgrade you from the normal 1-week trial to a 2-week, no credit card needed trial of Statwing. Okay, so what we're trying to solve for here, like I just mentioned, in the cost approach is the depreciation and then also the economic life, which will be able to answer the estimated economic life of the subject. And as I mentioned in the first video, I've created several models and I'm just reusing the models over and over again and adding data into them. Now, the data that I'm putting into the depreciation analysis is the same data that I used in the last video for the neighborhood trends and stats, and that's what I would recommend doing. Just paste in each one of these, that same data set, and even though you may have tons of columns in there, I'll show you how Statwing can address that once you get in. So like my particular MLS, I probably have I don't know, 30 columns, 30, 40 columns, and as you can see over here on the left-hand side, I only have a few showing. And the reason is when I created the model, I hid all of them. They're still there, and if I needed to get to them, I could unhide them to bring them back in. So they're there, but I just don't need them for this particular analysis model for depreciation. Okay, so up here in my workspaces, I've created two workspaces here. One's going to be the percentage of depreciation and one the economic life. We're already in the percentage of depreciation here, so we'll go ahead and touch on that. Now, I will say there, when you're setting this up, there's a few formulas that you'll need to do. Obviously, you need to back out the land value. You need to use your Marshall & Swift or Craftsman or whatever cost builder data to get the cost new of the improvements, but it's very simple and I cover that in another video. But you go to create and then you make a formula here, you set X to whatever variable, Y to whatever variable, you name it and you hit create. It's pretty simple. And once again, you do this one time, you create a model, then you can use it over and over again as you're appraising in a different market at a different time. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get in. As you can see, as soon as I popped in here, it went ahead and calculated the depreciation for this particular one. So I got my median and my average of 27 and 27. So there's my depreciation, my total depreciation, and then I have down below here annual depreciation. So it comes out to about 1% a year of depreciation. So in reference to my cost approach over here, I could plug that in. Most of the form fillers pop out right there, or even on the on the 1004, when you click that, it should pop out and give you the ability to put that in. And then the next thing we were looking for is the economic life. So if I go down in my workspace section to my economic life model, that'll run, and here we go. And basically it's looking at the annual depreciation and seeing how long it's going to take to get to 100% depreciated. And in this scenario here, it's going to be 98 or 103, the median and the average there. So that answers my economic life question. So there you go, couple clicks and you're able to answer a few questions in the cost approach, get those out of the way, and get more accurate data than you probably would from the cost builders. So once again, if you're not a Statwing subscriber, go to statwing.com. In the How Did You Hear About Statwing box, type in the code long trial to get a 2-week trial. And thanks for watching.